At LAS, one of the nation's busiest airports, activity on the airfield takes place around the clock. Planes fuel up, take on food and supplies, stow baggage, and load passengers. Aircraft taxi, take off, and land, all while maintenance crews, contractors, and employees come and go. The entire airfield is a high-security area surrounded by fencing and watched by cameras. Access to the airfield is strictly controlled.
Here at Main Gate, this is a main access point for contractors and others who are here to support our airport. They are checked by our staff at the gate through a badge access program, and this ensures that all individuals that come onto the airport are safe and secure.
Airfield Roadways connect different areas of the airfield. On these roads, you'll see luggage tugs, fire trucks, airport vehicles, catering trucks, and more.
The airport roadway system is used for our contractors and airport employees so they can get from one place to another. The roadway systems go all throughout the airport, around the terminals, and as you see here, this one goes around the airport perimeter. In order to drive on these roads, personnel that are authorized have to complete a yearly driving test.
Special barricades are in place to protect passing vehicles from jet engine emissions.
Over my shoulder is a jet blast fence. What it does is deflect the jet blast from going straight back to upward. It allows to protect our roadways and the vehicles that drive on them.
Between the gate areas and the taxiways is the area known as the ramp, often commonly referred to as the tarmac. The ramp is where the bulk of airline activity takes place, connecting to a jet bridge to deplane and enplane passengers, as well as preparing the aircraft for its next flight.
Each terminal here at McCarran is surrounded by a ramp area, so wherever an aircraft parks is considered a ramp.
American 2229 at spot 1, ground point 1, good day.
Aircraft movements in the ramp areas are directed by two local airport-operated control towers known as ramp control. Once planes leave the ramp area and enter the taxiway, they're under the direction of the Air Traffic Control Tower, operated by the Federal Aviation Administration.
Right, clear for takeoff.
McCarran's airfield is home to 8 miles of runway surface and 24 miles of taxiways. These areas are carefully labeled with painted markings, lights, and signage to direct flight crews. Taxiways are labeled according to the alphabet, while runway names are based on magnetic headings.
Here at McCarran Airport, we have 4 runways. They are labeled based off of the compass: 2, 6, and 8, 1, and 1, 9. This allows aircraft to take off and land in multiple directions depending on wind and weather.
Areas known as holding pads are available for aircraft staging and parking. By expanding the area available for planes, holding pads effectively increase the airport's capacity.
We're currently standing on one of 11 holding pads here at the airport. If you are in an airplane and your gate isn't quite ready yet, that's where you'll wait.
A dedicated fire station is located right on the airfield to ensure the safety of the traveling public, employees, and equipment.
In the very center of our airport, we have Clark County Fire Department Station 13, also known as ARF, Aircraft Rescue Firefighting. They are specifically dedicated to the airport. They have 4 fire trucks, also known as strikers. Combined, they have about 10,000 gallons worth of water and foam that they can use to put out aircraft fires. We also have a paramedic truck that responds to medicals inside and on the ramp at the airport.
Commercial passenger jets aren't the only aircraft at McCarran. The airport facilitates cargo operations through a dedicated facility.
Multiple companies serve the Las Vegas Valley by bringing in over 260 million pounds of cargo each year.
LAS is consistently among the busiest airports in the country by operations, meaning the number of takeoffs and landings. That can be attributed to the diversity of operations taking place, including those on the airfield's west side where private aircraft and tour helicopters operate.
This is where we have corporate and privately owned jets that are serviced here. We also have hangars where they are privately housed.
Now that you've had an insider tour of the airfield, you might see the view from your window seat a little differently the next time you fly.